So this is kind of interesting. I got this Science News, and let's see, where is it from? April 7, 2012. It's been sitting around, I get to magazines right away. It has an article in here about visions for all. People who report vivid religious experiences may hold clues to non-psychotic hallucinations. That's a nice term. This is right about what I've been thinking about. It talks about this woman who imagines God going around with her. Sometimes he says something, and this is her communicating with her unconscious, and there's useful things for that. So it's just weird. So I started thinking about this, and I picked this magazine up, and there's an article on it. I usually read this magazine cover to cover. On the other hand, maybe I'd pass over this if I and not really. My mind is now primed to notice that this is in a particular context. Or like one time I bought a car, I'd been without a car, it was a real struggle, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get one, I got one. And then I started seeing that same make and model around. Well, I became more familiar imprinted with the pattern of what that kind of car looks like, so I noticed other ones. But it feels like this magical thinking of significance, and it is significant. It is significant, those other cars now, to you, because if you have one, and I'm just using that as an ultimate super trivial one. And this is significant. I'm thinking about this now. I've got an article that I haven't read yet, just in a paragraph, but I've got non-psychotic hallucinations already, a good term, good idea to put in that mix. Now those personal significance of now I'm thinking about this, and there's going to be all of these things coming in on this subject now, and it seems so significant and like a personal fate, and that's what I am wanting to accept. This is what I want to do. Non-psychotic hallucinations. I imagine hanging out with my dead grandmother when I'm smoking a cigarette. She didn't smoke a cigarette, but she'd be hanging out there, and all we need to do is figure out a way to be non-psychotic about it. And this is a value of the word spirituality, so we can have a domain that we have a lot of ideas about the domain itself and how far it can take you, and don't let it cause you to violate your secular, your social ethic. All right, cheers.